Oh yeah, it'll do that. Alright, I guess we're starting it off here. The drift car's been sitting here since on the trailer for, it's only been 2 weeks, but I washed the whole engine bay and it wouldn't start. Yeah, alright, give her a chooch. Alright, GoPro decided to cark it. Core packs are back in. Oh, thanks, sir. Let's see if we'll start this time. Hey! Huh. Okay. Back to the board. Alright, don't mind the shitty lighting. It's gotten dark already and it's only like 5:30, thanks winter. So we're back on the track car, which we really didn't access straight up where we left off because it's not starting. Swapped out, cleaned out all the spark plug valleys and stuff, and had a bunch of water in it, cleaned that out, got rid of it, put it back in, still nothing, not getting any spark. So I've just changed crank angle sensor, and I'm gonna see what that does. I've also had the battery off for a while, so that'll clear any codes if there was any. Like, I tried using my little scanner, but it only came out with one code, but it's not a very good scanner anyway. I also brought my scanner from work to see if I can get some more info from that, but let's see if that did anything. It's also, if it does start, it will misfire because I'm missing a core pack. No! Alright, time to take that crank sensor out and send it back. Not paying $70 for that, for it to not work. Alright, so I've been using the scanner. Don't fully understand most of this, but I had 2 codes coming up. Searched one, is looking like a throttle pedal thing, which I don't think matters anymore because I swapped the 46 engine and that probably had some throttle sensor. This one doesn't, the 36 doesn't because it's drive-by cable. But there was another one that said something like a communication error with the ECU. So I pinched the ECU from my other 36 that has a M54B30, so not the same engine, but it still connects. And I've got, of course, different codes coming up. I'm not sure if I should start it with this ECU, considering it's, different engine displacement, all that, but it has most of the same sensors. So I don't know, man. I think we'll just give it a go, see what happens. I'm scared. No. Alright, so it may have been a couple days, maybe weeks, since I've been trying to get this 36 back from starting again, but I figured it out. So we went through a bunch of things. We did went through the core packs, cleaned out the spark plug holes. We checked a bunch of relays, fuses, thinking it wasn't any fuses. They were all fine. I put in a new core pack harness. It wasn't that. Checked my grounds. Tested the ECU on a different car and it worked fine. So I basically came back to, let's try the relays again. And it turns out it was, I don't know where it is, but the ignition relay for the spark plugs. So, of course, it was basically what I started off looking at, but it seems like I didn't have the right relay to test it with because I had a part out, E39, sitting around, and I just grabbed a relay from that, the right relay, the right colour one. It was a light green one. Put it in and bang, it worked perfectly. Started straight away, so a bit annoying that it took that long, especially since I was putting in a bunch of work to try and get this thing ready. But that's its own thing. That'll be its separate video. But yeah, So this thing's going again, so now I have to rush to get this thing ready. It's already pretty well there, but of course I pinched a coal pack for my purple daily 36, so I'll have to pinch that back and replace that later. But I also want to change the lollipops in this because they're just normal stock kind of lollipop bushes, and I want to put some offset ones which give more caster, which is better for self-steer. So when you're coming out of a drift, it flips it back by itself instead of me having to put so much input and just whip the steering wheel around, which I've had to do, especially like at the last event. I felt it like crazy, like I had to really whip it, and sometimes it's kind of hard to do that when you need to quickly transition. So it's messed me up a lot, maybe me spin out kind of thing, whatever. Skill issue. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna swap. The thing is, I'm gonna swap them pull them from my other car, just so I can have them for this weekend, and then I'll fix them up later. But yeah, we're gonna start with that on this. So there we go. All right, I'm gonna start by pinching the coil pack from this one real quick. It's annoying. This is kind of a daily at the moment. It's been really nice to me actually. B30, M54, same coil packs. Oh, I need to unbolt them, damn. Get out. There we go, okay, 10 mil. Nice. Just the bet I've lost the ones on the other car. I'm probably going to need them, but oh well. A yoink. Right, over here. Oh, no, we got them. Sweet. And you pop. You can get plugged in. It's not easy doing it one-handed. Getting you home. There we go. Yeet. Not sure what all these spare nuts are for though. You can get in there. You're in there. Riveting content right here. Cool. No more misfire. Okay. Now onto the lollipop bush. Also gotta put these ramps underneath because it's a tad bit low. Like $25 from Aldi. Not a bad set. Although they're still too low for even the side skirt. So I just stick them on the side. Luckily I've got a decent amount of, offset coming away from the body, so that's nice. We'll just drive back and jack it up. She goes. Should I change that headlight out or should I keep it? Because I do have spares, but I don't know. At this point, it's kind of iconic. That happened at Raleigh when I kind of just drove into it was either a wall or one of like the little river things they've got there. I didn't have a crash bar that goes behind the bumper, and it kind of just, bonked it. But I don't know. Tell me what you think. Let me know. Okay, now if we come over here, we need the hummus and the 17 mil. We get under the car. This is the lollipop bushing right here. Holds the lower control arm. Blast it. Get out of me. And this one. And then pull the lower control arm down a bit. Nope, okay. Hummus time. This is a lever bar maybe. Yeah, look, I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of hard with one hand. Get out! Yeah, that actually kind of worked. Ah! Will almost smacked me in the head. Okay, now, well, you can't really see much, but now I need to smack it off. Oh, that's on there. Alright, I'm using two hands. Stuff here. Alright, smacking it is not working. So, I've come to a new strategy. I have a bit of a ratchet on it. And a strap here. Ratcheting. So, I'm just going to ratchet it. Let me just get this tight. see what happens. Oh! Alright, well, that didn't work. Cool. Oh, why is that so on there? Alright, on to the next plan. Alright, my next strategy was a bigger ratchet strap. So I've got it very tight, very pulled. Now, just keep smacking it. I think it's coming because I can see fresh bare metal. So I'm gonna do that a bit more. Oh my god. Oh, the camera fell, but I got it. Oh my god. Now to do it again. On the other side. Right there. Ah! This is painful. Alright. They're both out with a lot of pain and agony. Put them out. That sucked, but the bigger strap helped. That worked. It still took a lot of flogging to do, but got them out. Yep. I'm defeated. I'm defeated. I did it, but I'm defeated. Alright, so we got the old ones out. Here are the new ones. Oh, that's really dirty. Here's the new ones. So I had these laying around, but they didn't really work because the holes were too small. I've had them drilled out today. I'll try and put a picture on there. I don't know if I got anything. Had them drilled out, and so now we should be able to get them on. I know these are going to be a pain to get on, so I'm going to have to lather them up and smack the dogs. Also got to make sure I put them on the right side. So this is the left one, and that is the right side. Oh, I need time to figure this out. All right, get on with it. All right, so for this one, we are going to get some of the some grease. Really get it in there. Get some more, and put it on the control arm. Where are we? Right there. I'm gonna put on that so that it goes on nice and easy. Yeah. Oh yeah. That should be heaps. Now let's wash our hands. Grab the lollipop bushing, and these, see it's kind of recessed in there. They need to go up against the chassis. Get these on there. Oh yeah. And on nice and easy. Unlike the last one's coming off. Try and get it all the way up against the end of the control arm. And now this bit gets difficult. You gotta kind of push the wheel forward so that it pushes the control arm out of the way, and then I'm gonna push it up as well. So I'm not gonna be able to film that at the same time, but it will be done. Alright, with much pain, we got one bolt in, drove it home, and then smacked it up so the other bolt can go in. That was a bit of a pain to do, especially by myself. But what we got there? Oh yeah. Alright, that's the offset lollipop bushings done. Alright, now that we have done the Castor bushes, time to fix this. It's hard to see on camera, but I have a lot of toe out, so the wheel is facing like that way too much, and I'm going through tires too quickly. I wonder if you can see it. Nah, you can't see it, too much light. Either way, that happened because of this. I'll put the clip in here. And basically what it did is it pushed probably the wheel that way, so possibly either bent the trailing arm or the trailing arm bracket that holds the bush to the chassis. So I've got to spare one of them, but I don't want to change out the whole trailing arm because that's a whole knuckle assembly, hub assembly, which I don't want to do. So hopefully I can either, there is adjustment in the trailing arm bracket, so hopefully I can adjust it, just push it in, or change the bracket. So see how we go. Just jack it up first and loosen it up, see if there's any movement, if I can move the thing a little bit in more. We'll see. All right, so we've got 3 bolts there, and there, holding on the, gee, that's really muddy, holding the trailing arm. And I'm not sure if you can see, you can kind of see that top one, they're notched. So I'll loosen it, see if I can get some movement out of it. I feel like I'm missing something on that bolt there. But anyway, I'll undo them, see if we can do some moving. All I can do is basically kick it out. So I'll see if I can. I don't know. Probably just dropped so much dirt on the phone, but probably see I've just given it more toe. But get that way, and it's just not enough. Like, it's adjusting, but it's not enough. So something's bent. So drop it all the way down and see if I can just change the bracket over, and hopefully that's bent and not that whole trailing arm there. All right, here's the bracket off of the arm, the trailing arm. Looks like I've got poly bushings in there, which is nice. Not sure if the other side has them because I did replace it. So, I mean, I don't see anything bent on this, but yeah, I don't know. I'll just try it anyway. Maybe if I notch them out inward, so that's where they were. You can see the witness mark. Maybe if I go more, I do it more out, but it's probably a bit dodgy. I don't know. I'll grab a new one and see if it changes anything. Here's our new one. Here's the old one. Can't see much difference really, and nothing apparent, but might as well try it. Either way, I'll put this on, but I will. Ooh, is it supposed to be like that? They can weld it up. Oh yeah, weird. Okay. Yeah. So I'll put this one on, but I'll take this to work tomorrow and I'll notch it out. Like, I don't know, 10 mil, and maybe that'll give me a little bit more. Put some bigger spaces on it maybe, because it's probably gonna bust through that if I do 10 mil. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll chuck this one on and go from there. All right, that was interesting. That was a real pain in the butt. So, of course you saw, took one of these off. I have 2 now as well as the one that's in there, of course. I took it off, put the new one on, put it up, realized, or thought I had the wrong side. I grabbed the wrong side, but no, I didn't. I just happened, so I took it, but other way. I took it down, took it off, flipped the sides, put it back up, or use the other side. Either way, I had it wrong way around. I can go 2 ways, but I had it the wrong way around. And I went up and down like 3 times, and every time was like I was cramping, almost cramping my knees, my arms. It was a pain. Everything's muddy and dirt, or dusty now, has been, and oh, I don't even know if this has actually fixed it. So let's find out. We'll drop it and see if I have any less. So, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't think so. Nah, there's still a lot more toe I know my guard's not quite, probably not straight, but I feel like it shouldn't be poking out like that much. I'll see if I can look back, but yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, oh nah, it's still way out. No, okay, cool, that was a waste of time. Awesome. Alright. Whatever, don't care anymore. I'll load it up and go to the event on Friday. I'm done. Stuff that. At least the car's together and work, so it'll still be fun. Maybe I'll just make sure to not hot lap on the tires so I don't ruin them straight away. But I mean, apart from notching out the slots on my spare ones, which I can do, there's not much more I can do apart from change the whole trailing arm, which I really don't want to do. So I don't know. See how we go. See what happens. All right. See you later.